Hi guys, this is Rayms of Sandwich, and I'll show you 20 things in my studio. The past 4 months, Sandwich has been here in Bermuda Triangle every Monday rehearsing. So the first thing I'll show you are the Sandwich guitars. This is the Dayglo. Kulang ng string. This is the T-Rex. These are the D&D Sandwich custom guitars. This is T-Rex, Moss T-Rex. And this is the Raygun. Next are 2 guitars that inspired the Raygun. This one is the Gibson SG Melody Maker Drum and Jet. It called me from across the street in a store window in New York City. And this one is the Shecler Ultracure, because they're my favorite band. Yes. Next is my pedal board. This is made by Mong, inspired by Barbie. So it goes through a tuner, a couple of voice effects. There's an harmony effect, delay. It's a guitar delay, a fuzz, a booster, and a chorus. Of course, you need amps to rehearse. We have a couple of these. It's a ZT Club, and this one a D&D Bluesman. Of course, the bass amp. It's the bass amp. There's also a couple of basses in the studio. This one is a Fender Precision bass, which is a little special. Phoenix borrowed it one time, and Dex signed it. Here you go. No slapping and popping for Sandwich. And this is my keyboard when I want to play pianos or organ. Yeah, it's the Nord Electro 4D. I have a few synths. There are a few Rolands, a pedicab synth, an analog synth, and this one is the new one. It's a Korg Minilogue. I got it in Hong Kong. I used it for recording time-lapse. It's a nice analog sounding synth that does a lot of sound morphing. Love it. You see it in more in the shows. It's the Korg Minilogue. For when we're playing radio gigs or internet gigs like Rappler and Ink Pop, we carry these drum machines, drum pads. This is the Nord Drum 3P, and this is the Roland SPDSX. Recently, it was borrowed by a couple of Wonderland bands. Figure it out. It's very handy for in-studio live performances. I learned how to play in using a Yamaha Electro organ, and I learned to play in the church. So I have this. It's a Studiologie Midi bass pedal. I connect it to any sound module or synthesizer and use it to play bass. There you go. Use it sometimes. I also have a couple of acoustic guitars lying around. This one is my brother's. This Brother Don's guitar. It's a Kawaii. We've had it since we were kids. Written hundreds of songs in this. And this one is the D&D, my signature Candelaria guitar. Yes. We've got electronic toys lying around. This one is the machine. It's like a sampler. You can trigger sounds with it. This one, kinwento to sa akin ni DP Valenzuela. It's a little nice little drum machine synth sequencer innovation circuit. It's awesome. And this one is the Boss Looper, the RC505 loop station when you want to loop things. Yeah. If you've been following Sandwich recently, I bought a couple of lyres. I used this in the Butterfly Carnival 2018 revisited. Pinaputol ko kay Shinji yung ears. They have no function. And this one I got from the interwebs. It's the wooden version. Also have a few melodicas. This one is, if you hear the Celis recording, Mong used one of these. It's a Yamaha. This is probably one of my oldest instruments. I've had this one since I was 8. It came free with a Yamaha PS1. This is primarily a rehearsal studio, but in case you want to record, I've got a workstation. It's an iMac with a couple of speakers, KRK speakers, a subwoofer, and a little audio interface, a Focusrite Sapphire interface, and a Midi keyboard. I also like a lot of percussion. I love shakers. Got a lemon shaker, a cyclops shaker, a shoehorn shaker. Check this out, guys. Shakers that you can put in your stick. Got a sandwich shaker. Use this in time lapse. I've been waiting, I've been waiting, I've been waiting. Yes, this is not a shaker. I also have a lot of tambourines. That's a tambourine. It's a white tambourine. Hi-hat tambourine. Tambourine that you can put in your stick. What else? Since Mike and I are Zildjian cymbal endorsers, we have a lot of cymbals here. We had an opportunity to visit the factory in Boston. I got this one. It's the custom hybrid Crash, the 18. I like this. I like him a little dark and bright in the middle. What's this? 21 custom hybrid ride. This one's a nice one. It's a Constantinople. Yeah, you can spin it. Mike also got me this one. It's a China. No, we didn't get it in China, we got it in Boston. And he hipped me into bigger hats. I used to use little 13-inch hats and 14 inches hats. These ones are 15s. Back in the day, I preferred wood snares. These days, this is my main snare. It's a Black Beauty, hand hammered, 5.5 by 14, I think. Sounds great. Check it out, guys. Got it in LA. I got Tim De Ramos and Shinji. I mean, like 5 or 6 snares. Then tested everything out. In less than a minute, I picked this one. Yeah. Okay, there's also a few bass drum pedals. I had this since the 90s. It doesn't work that well anymore. Dami ng sira, but I'm keeping it as a souvenir. This one is a reverse one for a floor tom converted bass drum. Kinonvert to ni my good old buddy Shinji Tanaka. It's Japanese. I play with this live. I take it all the time. This is my workhorse, the DW9000. Yeah, and this one stays in the studio. It's pretty nice, and you can do almost anything with it. Make it fast, make it heavy, but I have a hard time adjusting it. Keep adjusting it live. This is the Eliminator from Pearl. This one stays in the studio in the kit. And last but not the least is my Fernando signature kit, the SemBreaks. It has one tom. Don't forget to check out Under the Glow of the Satellite, the Sandwich 20th Anniversary Concert on April 13 at the Metrotent. See you there!